Okay, so to begin with, there are 4 screws and corners which remove those. After this, you will click the blue button down and then slide it out and lift it up. Okay, to begin with, you need to remove the heatsink. Do this by placing the flathead screwdriver in the gap and twisting it until it pops out, and do it for each. What the heatsink does is that it prevents the computer from overheating, and without this, modern computers wouldn't be able to run at the speed they do. Once this happens, it should pop out. And you must remove the 4-pin cable from the motherboard. Okay, so next we're going to remove the CPU by pushing down the lever and then bringing it up and then lifting up the cage and lifting it out very gently. And what the CPU does is that it's basically the brain of a computer, and it carries out a set of instructions that the computer program has given it, so it's like the brain of a computer. Right, next we need to remove this cable which connects to the CD-ROM, and you just need to wiggle it and it should come out with these. Okay, so next we're going to lift these 3 clips up, and this will remove the front of the PC, the cover. So next you need to unscrew the screws in the 2 corners and then go to the next one. So next we need to lift this up, and it should just lift up with ease. And next you just need to remove the cable here by just like pulling it, and it should come out with a bit of force. Right, next we're going to pull out the IDD cable. The soft cable. And pull out the next one. So next we'll take out these 4 cables. And this is a USB 2.0.
He just wants attention, that's why he's trying to beg to speak.
I know. And this is the audio cable.
Is that for the CD?
Next we're going to remove the fan by unscrewing these 4. And now the fan should just pull out, and we can put that to the side. Okay, so next we're going to remove the 3 screws for the power supply. So to remove the power supply, next you just need to push it out and then lift it out. Okay, so next we're going to take out the RAM, which is this part here. To remove it, you just undo the white clip on both sides, and then it should pop out, and you should be able to just pull it out. And this is the RAM, which is the random access memory, which has volatile data, which means if the computer shuts down, then all memory is lost. Okay, next we're going to remove the SATA hard drive by unscrewing the 2 screws. Okay, so next we're going to reassemble the computer, and to begin with it's just a reversal, so we'll put the hard drive back in. You just need to line up the one slot, put it back in, and then get a screw and just screw it back in. The other screw, and then screw that back in. Next we're going to reinsert the RAM, so we're going to get it, and there'll be a little notch there, a little gap. You just want it to match, and if it's going that way, then all you need to do is flip it over and turn it the other way, and then insert it, and then just give it a push, and the clips fasten itself, and then the other side, and that's it. Okay, so next we're going to put back in the power supply, and there's a little gap here, and there's a little clip down here, so I'm putting it down, just put it down back a little bit behind, and then push it down, and then slide it back, and then screw back into the power supply, and just hold the power supply in its place so that the screws go in correctly. Right, so next, what you need to do is replace the fan, which we've already done, but when doing it all you need to make sure is that the wires are out of the way, and you position it correctly, and then just tighten the screws. Right, so next we're going to reinsert the CPU, and as you can see there's a little arrow in the corner, a triangle, and if you look on here you may not be able to see it on camera, but there's a small triangle indented on there, so you just need to make sure that they match, and then just place it in gently, and you don't need to push it down, all you need to do is push this down and push down the lever until it clicks in. So next we're going to reinstall the fan, and you just need to place it down, make sure any wires are out of the way, and make sure it goes inside the little holes, and then get a flathead screwdriver this time and put it inside, and then twist it the way the arrow says.